What is going on, YouTube? I'm sorry for missing out on so many days, but today let's talk about Season 1, Chapter 2, Fortnite. Well, let's do like a short little recap and let's see what we know. What we know is that we've got sucked into a black hole. We all know that once we've been in that black hole for about 2 days. But when we found out to update our games, everyone was hyped. So we all downloaded it and bam, we got some little short text on the screen, as you saw from my last Season 1 video. If you read that, it says some pretty weird stuff, like the 0 point has been contained again and stuff. But we're not going to go into full detail with that. So let's talk about really what we know and stuff, what I just said. So we came to a new island, and obviously, as you saw in the trailer, when it came to the final shot, before we started playing, characters like Ripley, Turk, Journey, and 8Ball all looked surprised when they first saw the battle bus. Obviously, they're not players from our world, but I think that we're like into so obviously we're in a different universe and stuff, I think, because the map looks completely different. And let's look, we can swim. There's a swimming feature in the game now, and we can swim off the world, literally off the world. You guys go try it. I bet some of you guys have already tried it before, but we can really swim off the world. But in our world, we couldn't swim. We couldn't swim off the world or we would die. Notice how close to the water, or the map is to the water. Very, very close. To our world, no. It was very rised up from like cliffs. But here's the real thing that we do know. We all know that there are two different things. We got that. Why are the skins have the word verse? Like Turk versus Riptide. I mean, obviously it has to be weird, right? Why did you name your skins this? But if we go to our challenge section, we can see there's a thing that says alter ego with all the skins on it, like different versions of the skins. Notice how there's only two variants. We got the one that's not from alter ego and the one that is from the alter ego. Now, the word alter ego means it's technically yourself, but in a different version of yourself. And that's what these skins are. If we look at the Remedy versus Toxin skin, it looks like from a nice, good healer to a toxic, more kill you type of person. And that's where that alter ego thing technically comes in. So, if you guys, this video is really short. I should have a lot to talk about, but I will talk about a little bit more theories before the clip is over. So let's talk about what's happening over at the Kevin plant, the Kevolutionary energy. Now it looks like they're able to harvest Kevin in a way to technically get energy from the island. But how did Kevin even get here? I come to believe that Kevin was in our world, but he was actually born in this world, because let's not forget, back in Season 4, Visitor made a crack in the sky. A few days later, a few weeks later, the crack started to shrink. It shrunk all the way down to just zap a whole bunch of energy and form Kevin the Cube. We all know that crack in the sky brought different things from time into our world. I'm technically saying Kevin wasn't from here. He was from this world, and that's how he's being that's why he's being harvested. The island from Kevin, I think, here's my theory, that when visitors or scientists spawned into Kevin Island, that was a whole different version of Kevin. And that's the version where he didn't have the island on the back of him. So, I'm thinking that Kevin came from our world to this world again, like he's following us or something. That is just a theory. But let's get on to like Steamy Stacks and how does this play in the storyline. Well, let's see. We got like they're harvesting his liquid. Like were able to harvest Kevin and dump him into a lake, like happened with the season 5 mini event. So Kevin wasn't just rolling around. He was forced into that water. Then I think the whole island started collecting the fluid of Kevin and dumping him into Steamy Stacks and harvesting him for energy. But why would they be doing this to this particular inanimate object? Kevin doesn't have a face. Sure, he doesn't have legs or arms, but he can move around by just flipping over. Obviously Kevin, I think he was a human being. I don't know, because back in the season 6 event, Kevin was dripping and drooping and shifting and about to explode and stuff, and a piece, like a crystal, dropped into that Thanos butthole, which everyone was calling it back in season 6. And then I think it was able to evolve and turn into that 0 point. And when the monster from season 9 tried to punch it and take it out, it was disrupting that orb because it had never been taken outside the world before. So it's like if it's exposed too long, it's going to die, and that's what it was technically doing. When the monster tried to pull it out, it was like trying to open up a can, and then when the robot finally punched it, it was like opening up that can, and all that fluid and liquid just came out of the can, like exposure. He grabbed it and forced it, almost cracking it until he had the right amount of energy, dropped it, and that was it. Then, during season 11 or season 1, the first item shop came out, and the skin was called Zero. Obviously, Kevin had a crystal fall in that Thanos butthole and formed that orb. And then that orb exploded and resolved in a matter to form it into a human. Human-like. So, I think that Zero skin is not gonna play a big role, but it was just for like Kevin is now human now. But yeah, if you guys liked the video or like the little theory I just talked about, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time I put a new video out. Well, hope you guys are enjoying season 11. See y'all later, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. See y'all tomorrow. Or if you want me to, I will post 5 things you might have missed in season 1. See y'all later. Peace.